Okay, in this video, I'm going to introduce what is a logarithm. So we know that this exponent 3 to the power of 3, this is equal to 27 because this notation means we have 3 multiplied by itself for 3 times. And if we're not given this power, if we're given this equation 3 to the power of x equals 27, now we want to know which power does 3 have to raise to in order to get 27. Now in this case, we can solve this problem by writing 27 into an exponent whose base is 3, because 27 equals 3 to the power of 3. So x equals 3. And when we do this way, we have to use algebra. We have to use algebra. We need to think about how can I write 27 into something whose base is 3, right? Now this example is very easy, but sometimes it could be difficult. For example, if we're given 25 to the x equals maybe 1 over 125. To solve this equation, we need to change both numbers. Now first, 25, we need to write as a 5 square. And 1 over 25, we need to write as 5 to the power of negative 3. And then, because 5 to the 2x equals 5 to the negative 3, we can solve for x. Now you see, here we did some algebra, right? Now today, I'm going to show you a second way for solving this type of equation without using too much algebra. And the second way is to use the second way to solve this type of equation is to use logarithm. Let me first show you what is a logarithm. This is one example. Now this is read as a log 3 of 27. And so what does this equal? Let's see, this equals some number, let's call it x. Now, this means if log 3 of 27 equals this number x, this means when we write this into exponent, it will be equivalent to 3 raised to the power of x equals 27. So in this logarithm, the 3 is the base, and the 3 raised to the power of x and equals 27. Now because we know 3 raised to the power of 3 is 27, so this logarithm log 3 of 27 is equal to 3. Okay? Now let's take a look at some other examples. Here we have the log 2 of 8, and the log 5 of 25, log 10 of 1000, log 5 of 1, and log 2 of 1/8. So first, we let this logarithm be equal to x, and we wanna find what is x. So next, I rewrite this into an exponent. So 2 will be the base, and 2 raised to the power of x, and this will be equal to 8. Because 2 raised to the power of 3 equals 8. So the answer is 3. Let's take a look at this one. Log 5 of 125, this equals x. Therefore, 5 raised to the power of x gonna be equal to 125. Now 5 square is 25, and 25 times 5 is 125. So x equals 3. So here, 10 raised to the power of x equals 1000. So x equals 3. Now let's think about which number does 5 raised to equal 1. Since every number except 0 raised to the power of 0 will be 1, so x equals 0. So this logarithm log 5 of 1 is 0. And the last one, log 2 of 1 over 8. This is 2 to the x equals 1 over 8. And the answer is negative 3, because 2 to the negative 3 is equal to 1 over 2 to the third. So it's 1 over 8. So this is how we evaluate a logarithm. Okay, we first convert the logarithm into an exponent.